Anybody who tries to sell you on this is selling you on something to get clicks. That's all this is. This is a phenomenon.
Chemistry is getting better and better on both ends of the floor. The statistics support it, and the resilience that she's been able to show, to me, it gets an A.
All right, let me paint you a picture. Caitlin Clark steps onto the court, and boom, she's dropping dimes, hitting threes, and making veteran players look like rookies. But then, out of nowhere, Pat McAfee says he's done talking about her. Confused? Yeah, me too. Let's break this down together. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Okay, then I'll explain to you why Caitlin Clark has everyone in a frenzy. Not long ago, sportscaster Dan Patrick referred to her as the driving force in the WNBA. Is that unbelievable to you? Someone describing a rookie as the league's engine? What on earth? However, Patrick isn't only trying to get her to do something without a good cause. There is no one like Caitlin Clark in the history of the WNBA. She's in a class all her own with that kind of praise. Then what is it about Clark that is unique? Believe me when I say we will discuss her scoring, but that is not all there is to it. It's her way of improving others around her. On the court, she has an uncanny knack for locating open teammates and making the correct move. She seems to have some sort of extrasensory perception. Her game can be broken down a bit. To begin, her scoring is absolutely phenomenal. Not only is she putting up impressive numbers for a rookie, but she is also challenging the league's best scorers. Now things really start to heat up. Her rates plays is equally remarkable. As if she were a seasoned point guard, she's finding her teammates open for easy baskets at will. Did you know what's truly astounding? Clark contributes significantly to her team's offense in terms of both scoring and assists. As Patrick pointed out, a significant amount of her team's points have been scored by a rookie. Everyone, that is not typical. That's an immediate superstar level effect. Also, her long-range game deserves attention. Clark's three-point shot is terrifying opposing defenses. She can effortlessly drain it from far downtown. The importance of her deep threes goes beyond the mere points they score. They also open up the entire court for her team. What truly distinguishes Clark, though, is her basketball IQ. She is intelligent in addition to being sporty. She has outstanding game sense and can anticipate the defense's moves. Everyone else seems to be playing checkers, but she's playing chess. And the effect she's producing, it's in all areas of life. Clark is energizing the public about women's basketball to an unprecedented degree, and she is attracting new fans to the WNBA. She's a league-altering force, not simply a fantastic player. Can you believe it? Let's just say this is a first-year player. While most rookies are still finding their groove, Clark is out there changing the rules. She's not acting like a rookie. She could win Most Valuable Player.
This is a phenomenon. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon. And if I said to any of these people who think Caitlin Clark is not the Rookie of the Year,
It's quite remarkable just to think about the turnaround she had going from the NCAA tournament into the draft, into the start of the WNBA season. So
Patrick is expressing the same idea. He treats her like she's already a top player in the league when he talks about how great her rookie season was. End of story. Not only a top player, but one of the top rookies overall. End of discussion. The Rookie of the Year competition is next, so let's get to that. The one that has everyone talking, you know? This race may already be over, so get ready to hold on to your seats. Not only are spectators taking note of Caitlin Clark's dominance on the court, but the entire team is too. Clark is truly exceptional, and even prominent figures in the sports media are beginning to acknowledge this. Dan Patrick, a man with extensive knowledge of athletics, made a shocking announcement. He pointed out, "I think a lot of people know that this race is a wrap at this point." Are you kidding me? Patrick is already making his prediction, and we haven't even reached the midpoint of the season yet. However, let us be honest for a moment. Is it reasonable to declare a winner when there are still other amazing rookies in the race? As an example, consider Angel Reese. This young lady is raking in the dough. In just one game, he grabbed 20 boards and scored 19 points. What an absolutely fantastic piece of work. However, the tough part starts here. It was a 20-point loss for Reese's squad. When your team isn't performing well, how important is it for individuals to step up? The question is not simple to answer. This rookie competition is already complicated, and that's on top of that. The way the media has been reporting it has prompted Patrick to express some strong sentiments. In his opinion, the competition between Clark and Reese has been exaggerated. Not because it's a genuine head-to-head struggle, he claims. They're merely doing it for clicks.
Anybody who tries to sell you on this is selling you on something to get clicks. That's all this is. This is a phenomenon when she's on the basketball floor, plain and simple. But we want to make it a debate, and I think that's just to get clicks.
The fact remains, though, that Clark is in a league of his own, regardless of the din. There is no one like Caitlin Clark in the history of the WNBA. Patrick remarked plainly, that's more than just compliments. It establishes her as an exceptional individual. In light of this, how does this affect the battle for Rookie of the Year? Is this really the end? Is this really a formality till Clark receives the trophy? Let me get this straight. It's possible that Clark's tale won't be most interesting, even if she wins the rookie title. Put it in your mind, this is much more than just a terrific debut year. We're discussing somebody who is revolutionizing the game right from the start. Do you recall that we mentioned that a significant portion of her team's offensive is Clark's fault? That's not arrogance, it's MVP language. You won't believe this, but there are some who think she has a shot at winning that prize. Could a rookie be considered for MVP? What a rare occurrence. Clark is so beyond a Rookie of the Year, even though everyone else is arguing about that, the question of whether she'll receive rookie accolades is no longer being asked. We want to know how many records she'll shatter, how many games she'll alter, and how many new devotees she'll win over. So, guess what? I can't stress enough how thrilling this season is because of that. Clark is up against more than simply other newcomers. She's going head-to-head with the greatest of them. The Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever are about to meet again. So let's chat about that. Listen up, everyone. This isn't no ordinary game. Because of one player, you guessed it, Caitlin Clark, it's become the town's hottest ticket. Now, the escalation of ticket cost is unbelievable. Which one is the least expensive? A massive $180. Also, would you like to sit courtside? Those seats will set you back $2,000. I hope you're flush with cash. I'm watching history unfold. Costly, not just plain old expensive.
Indiana already feeling the Caitlin Clark effect. Ticket sales and prices already off the charts. Her jersey selling out.
Or at the midpoint of a WNBA season that's been like no other. Record-setting numbers on the court, in the stands, and on television.
The problem is, folks are really shelling out cash for these rates. Doing whatever it takes, they're lining up, charging to the limit on their credit cards to witness Clark play. It's the basketball equivalent of Beatlemania. Nobody is more enthralled than the fans. The impact of Clark is being felt throughout the entire WNBA. Not only are tickets selling like hotcakes for Indiana's games, but for every opponent Clark faces, she makes every game an unforgettable spectacle, as if she possesses some sort of magical wand. That is not all, though. Is it the press coverage? It's really great. Clark is the talk of the town on every sports station, website, and podcast. She is completely stealing the show, not only generating headlines. The thing that's truly out there is, in addition to influencing game viewing habits, Clark is also altering post-game discourse. Do you recall our previous discussion regarding the top rookies? The question of whether a rookie might win league MVP is now up for debate. I am correct. You have heard me. A man with extensive knowledge of athletics, Dan Patrick, made a shocking announcement. According to him, Clark has a good shot of finishing in the top 3 for most valuable player. Could a rookie be among the top 3 candidates for most valuable player? That's unprecedented, not to mention unusual. Put it in your mind, we're witnessing more than simply a fantastic athlete now. The WNBA as a whole could be changed by this player we're seeing. Clark is doing more than simply posting figures. She is altering expectations. She's proving from the very beginning that even a rookie can hold her own against the greatest. And the most thrilling part? You have only scratched the surface. Even though she has only been in a small number of games, Clark has the league talking. Having played the entire season, just think of all the things she could accomplish.
Chemistry is getting better and better on both ends of the floor. The statistics support it, and the resilience that she's been able to show, to me, it gets an A.
She will try to ingratiate herself as a teammate by passing first instead of shooting first. And that's exactly what's happened.
Alternatively, 2 seasons. Or even 5. Returning to the topic of that forthcoming game though. It's a statement game, not merely a rematch. Clark's ability to maintain this level of performance will be closely monitored by everyone. Is she up to the challenge? Has she got what it takes to be a star? I think Clark is doing more than just living up to expectations. She's making expectations skyrocket. She's a phenomenon, not merely a fantastic player. It's fitting to say to future generations, I saw her play when she was just starting out. Her talent is truly unique and unlike anything else in her generation. So what about the WNBA? Their goal is to reach the bank while riding this wave. TV ratings are skyrocketing, item sales are soaring, and participation on social media platforms is absolutely phenomenal.
Surprised me, and I think the WNBA this year, the ratings are going to be great, and the better she is, the higher that league is going to climb.
Yeah. Clark's time on the court, they're trying to stay stuck with Hawkeye merchandise, and they say her popularity is not diminishing anytime soon.
A one-woman advertising juggernaut, Clark is more than simply a player. The most interesting thing, though, is that the entire league benefits from Clark's success, not just her. She's attracting casual basketball fans who might not have otherwise tuned into a WNBA game. For more Hoops videos that cover the latest and greatest stories, click that subscribe button so you stay in the game. If Caitlin Clark can hit a logo 3, surely you can click a button to show your appreciation for all the hard work that went into making this video. It's free. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe and see you in the next one.